What's feeling terrible back here with The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, where we're gonna head into the Lost Woods and see what's up this game. I wonder if there'll be like a different puzzle for getting through it, or if you'll be able to free roam the entire area in this game. Because in Breath of the Wild, you can't just go wherever you want in it. Oh my. The Lost Woods theme from Breath of the Wild is playing, or it's a similar theme anyway. But the mood is a little spooky here. I should have taken a picture of these crows! Oh, I already got my own crows, okay. Lost Woods, Great Hyrule Forest. Oh, it's so good to be back! I love the Lost Woods in this game. I like how it's sort of not as, like, jolly as it is in some... Well, actually, no, I guess in Spirit Tracks it's pretty creepy, too. Oh, I'm making a bad! I was doing bad then, right? I was going the wrong way? It seemed that way. Oh, okay, this might not be a thing we can do yet, because I took, like, one step, and it was like, you're wrong way! Oh my god, the fog is coming in fast. Or maybe you're supposed to get lost in this one. And then it doesn't bring you to the beginning, it brings you somewhere interesting. Interesting, there were no Korax laughing that time. That's concerning. Okay, weird. So you get anywhere near this and it's just instantly you're in the wrong spot. What if I have a light? Because it's all you get all clouded in darkness. So is the point that it's like magically dark here and I want a light to be showing me where to go? Is that the idea? Light dispels this maybe? You can't say it's too dark if I have a light to light my way. Sure you can. You're the game designer. You can do whatever you want. I take it back. I'm sorry. Don't hurt me. Do we need like fire? Or maybe this is just something we can't do anymore. This is not how I was expecting this episode to start, but looks like maybe this is a not happening right now kind of thing. What if I set the whole forest on fire? I can't get lost then. That's right. Yeah, there we go. Nah, you can't tell me I'm lost. The forest is on fire. Interesting. So is there something I don't have yet that I need for this place? Or is there really a route that I'm supposed to be taking that I'm not here? Okay, because that's bad. This is bad. It sort of seemed like there's just no way to go here if you. So I guess we need some kind of item that we don't have or something like that. This way? Doesn't taking me out yet. So far so good. I like it so far. Yep. This way is good. The game seems to say. This way is not good. Okay. Then in this game, maybe are we supposed to fly in from the top, unlike you were in Breath of the Wild? Let's try that with our hovercraft. Let's dip out of the woods first. I feel like I'm out of the woods now. You can cool it with the spooky ambience, please. I can hear birds chirping. Please tell me I'm out of the woods now. Thanks. Thanks. Appreciate it. Thanks. Right, that was very interesting and curious and scary and weird. Another ostrich. There's just like a cloud of evilness spreading across this entire thing. Oh, there's a glyph over there. That's where the mark, probably. There's also a shrine over there. Maybe we just pass by through here and get that shrine over there just so we can have a teleport point that's rather close to the woods here. I'm kind of guessing if you fly in from the top, even if you manage to fly all the way to where it's, where the Great Deku Tree is. Actually, I've been saying Deku my whole life, but I guess they said Deku in Breath of the Wild, didn't they? My entire life is a lie. I'm just gonna keep saying Deku because it makes me feel safe. Oh, there's a shrine in the middle there. Hang on, show me that again. It just disappeared. Maybe since I'm pretty sure if you flew your way over to where the Great Deku Tree is, it would not count. But it's probably worth a try in this game because I mean you have to assume that there's like just thinking about the game design here. There's probably like there's like a block, right? Like a period, a designated space wherein if you're standing there, fog rolls in and you get cut out. And we assume that there's no such block in the place where the Great Deku Tree is. So if we managed to fly there and then land there really fast before the fog took us, we could just be in the woods. And I think that area is sort of like right around here where all the map is. So I'm going to put a pin there and see about flying there in a minute, but I also want to just get this shrine on the side over here first. I mean, obviously it could also just be that, oh yeah, there's a shrine right in the middle of the woods there. It does look a little less smoggy in that portion, doesn't it? It could also just be that until you've done certain thing, the entire forest just has that awful, you will get fogged if you go here block. Surprisingly, fogged in this case is not a euphemism. These are golden sparrows, right? We already said they live in the Elden region, but also in the Great Sky Islands. I want to snag this shrine, this glyph that's over here, and the shrine we just saw over here. Wow, there's just shrines peppered in all over this place. Is that a hawk we already have? Allender hawk. Yes, it is. And we'll just sort of make our way west while covering a bunch of shrines here. And then, if we're convinced we're done in this sort of woodsy area, we'll head out to the castle, like I said I was going to. And then after all that, we'll head over to Rito Village and start doing that quest. Hello, Pooch. Let me squit your chin. Good doggy, good doggy. I mean, I guess on the same measure, what I was complaining a moment ago that the wolves aren't very strong, it would be sort of lame if, like, legendary monsters created by Ganon were only as strong as, like, your common wolf. Someone seems too weak is my point anyway. Let's go grab the glyph first and listen to a memory up here, shall we? Been a bit of time. Oh no, I guess it hasn't been that long, just since right before the, Zora's Domain quest we had one. Splash fruit! I wonder what a splash fruit tastes like. Contains pressurized water, so probably it doesn't taste like much. It's like, it looks like it would taste like pumpkin or squash, because it has that kind of gourd-like shape. Oh, was this the one with the glyph on it? My bad. I thought it was up here in this rock. I was about to be like, this is going to be a very tiny glyph by the time we get to the top of this. But I imagine the splash fruit also just, like, gushes water when you bite into it, so it probably isn't very delightful eating experience. Wow, there's shrines all over here. We got to mark this one out on this other peak over here as well. The shrine placement has been a bit interesting, actually, in this game lately, because it's like, there are two, like, on just sort of sitting on mountaintops, like, right beside each other here. Whereas I feel like there are a few areas that are a bit bare of where you would expect to see a shrine. Maybe it's just because I'm expecting there to be one because there was one there in Breath of the Wild, and since there isn't, my brain's all like, what? Where's the shrine? That may also be it. But Korok! This rock is on an angle. That doesn't look right at all. Poof! Hi! You know these contain, like, ancient memories of people dying and stuff, right? Are you sure you want to be hanging around here? Anyway. Nice to see you. This should be an easy one to find because it's got to be on a flat area, and there are only so many of those around here. This looks like it'll be flat up here, doesn't it? Let's get over this lip so I can get a bit of breath back, and hop up the rest of the way. Oh yeah, this looks flat right here, doesn't it? Oh, we're not there yet. Maybe right at the peak here. Oh, blood moon. Cool it, would you? Kind of think of it. Didn't we see a blood moon in the sky earlier, but it didn't actually... Well, there wasn't actually one, or did I just... wasn't paying attention when it happened, I guess. Here's the memory, alright. Let's see what horrible and/or cute and wholesome thing happened here. Dun 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 dun. Brum, 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 brum. It is movie time. Our feature presentation will begin shortly. Ah, this is where we. This is the temple in the Great Sky Islands. So this is shortly after the fight. And Zelda's remembering both the fight with Link had with him and Rauru.
Link, puissant comme il est, je crains que tu ne puisses pas le vaincre.
Oh, is this? She's gonna go up there and find the sword that we put? Is this where we're gonna see? That would be hilariously ironic timing if they get the Master Sword right after losing to Ganon. Right, so the Temple of Time was on the ground here. Right, we should have... I think we saw that earlier, didn't we? Although at the same time, that would sort of be good and hopeful if you got the Master Sword at this point, right after losing. I suppose that would be like a... See? It's gonna be alright after all. I heard a bit of the... Dun 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 playing a moment ago. It does add a lot more context to the... when she was like, oh, thank God, when she found it the first time. You didn't say that the first time. I don't remember it anyway.
Impossible. Comment a-t-elle pu? Link est en vie. La déesse soit louée.
Figured.
Et c'est pour guérir et retrouver vos forces que vous êtes venu à moi à travers le temps.
Ah, feast theme.
Zelda, si tu as traversé le temps, ce n'est pas un hasard. Il y a une raison à ta présence.
Your reason was to reforge the sword.
Je pense pouvoir vous aider. Oui. En fait, je suis la seule à pouvoir le faire. Ainsi, nous
It's your lullaby,
parviendrons à
too.
le vaincre.
Qui désire un grand dragon renaître, sacrifie l'essence même de son...
Oh, this is new. We haven't seen that yet.
Et moi, serai plus jamais humaine.
An immortal dragon, you say?
Link,
Yo! What's up?
je t'en prie, retrouve-moi.
Hey, I'll give it a try. Very interesting. So we saw that that was the scene we saw at the beginning where we throw the sword back in time for her, but we only saw like part of it because I guess we didn't, because this is what actually happened, but maybe what we saw was just what Link was imagining, which is why he didn't obviously know what she said. Blood Moon, not the right time. Well, you just had to go and ruin the moment, didn't you? Interesting. Now I have some insider knowledge from beating the game the first time, and you know what? I was just about to say that I shouldn't use it here because that would be cheating. But then I realized that I didn't do anything cheaty because I beat the game fair and square, so I earned that knowledge. But what they just told me has made me think of something. So I'm going to unlock this teleport point on this shrine here, and then I'm going to go try something. And if it does have a point, then I'll say it's not spoilers because we're just doing it right now. Oh, the glyph is a whole sword. I didn't realize that. So I'm going to go try something from episode 0. This is entering the spoilery part, by the way. But I guess they sort of hinted at it just now. At the very end, I received the Master Sword. It just gave it to me right before the last fight. And it was in the Light Dragon's head, the dragon that's been flying around here. And then when all that went down, the Light Dragon melted away and revealed Zelda. So either the Light Dragon is her. I mean, they made it sound like that just then, is that it actually is her. I thought maybe it was just sort of like holding on to her, maybe. But by the sound of it, the Light Dragon actually fully is her. Oh my god, there's a huge light going on over there right now. That looks important, doesn't it? So I was thinking maybe if we just find the Light Dragon and land on it now, it'll have the sword for us because it's Zelda? Why did I teleport here? So let's go have a look about if that's true. Although that said, this altar is now suddenly glowing. So I wonder if that means that once you see that memory, the sword comes back here or something. Although, no, I guess the sword would probably still be with the dragon somehow. With Zelda. But let's see, because it is glowing all of a sudden. Or does it always do that at night, maybe? Because that looks like it's coming from the top. In the ending we got in part 0, we saw her fall out of the dragon, but the context was completely lost on us because we hadn't done any of the memories. So whether or not it was her or was just holding on to her wasn't clear. To me, anyway. But I think it sounds pretty clear now that she is that dragon. Which would explain why it feels like a comforting presence in the logbook. Right, there's something going on here. Oh, there's a Zonai hanging out here. A Zonai construct. A steward construct is what they're called. Hello, you've been waiting, have you? I have been waiting for you. My purpose is to conduct a ceremony to test the strength of any visitors. Oh, this is something entirely different that we're doing here, I guess. Those who pass are told the story of the Great Sky Island. I sense you are qualified to attempt this ceremony. Based on what? Please inform me when you are prepared to begin. Not just yet. Legend of the Great Sky Island. I followed the column of light to the roof of the Temple of Time and found a steward construct there. The construct has been conducting a ceremonial trial meant to test visitors. Let's avoid that for now and go do the, looking for this dragon? Oh, we set it to track because we did have a picture of her, yeah? I guess she's counted as a monster while she's a dragon. Usually hangs around here, doesn't it? Maybe that's only during the day. And that does explain a whole lot of stuff, now that we know that for a fact that dragon is her, about, like, that dragon was the one who opened the cloud barrier for us at the very beginning, which is really cool! Cool. Why do I see question marks? Are there bad guys in there? That's unusual. Given that the tracker has a limited effective range, I imagine we'll see it before the tracker does. But I want to see about finding her now. Because if this is the episode we get the Master Sword, I mean, that would be wicked. I wonder if you can fuse stuff to the Master Sword. That would be cool. It probably just breaks off when the Master Sword runs out of power. We've seen the Light Dragon from a few places in this world, though, haven't we? Getting to it may actually be a bit of a struggle. I guess we'll have to make another hovercraft and then chug a bunch of batteries and stuff. And then at the end of that, we'll have to jump off her and jump off it and glide the rest of the way. But we have to find the dragon first. That's an important step. I suggest we start from higher up. If it is like Breath of the Wild where you then need a bunch of hearts to do it. We probably have enough hearts already. Because I think it was 15 or 13 in the previous game, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 is almost definitely enough, if it's the same number as Breath of the Wild. It was like somewhere from 13 to 15, I think. 13, I guess, makes some amount of sense because it's 10 more than you'd start with, but 15 also kind of makes sense because it's a nice round number. Oh, there's a chest sitting right here. Hello. Sweet, I figured it'd be a Zonai device. Just setting my little GPS tracker to look for light dragons. You know how it is. I already have a picture of the sky emu, right? Good. Light dragon? Light dragon. Where is Light Dragon? I used to run into it by accident all the time. Now that I'm looking for it, I can't find it. Her. Oh, there's a cork we can get here. And then probably promptly drown, but worth it! Sploosh! Oh, that wasn't close enough. Wait, but that doesn't seem fair to me because now I'm gonna. All right then. Look at the migrating birds there. There we go. That's a little better. Thanks, friend. It would be so cool if it was as simple as find the light dragon and the sword is just on her head. I would love that. It's like I was just talking about last episode. My favorite thing in this game is how simplified they make these things. There's not like very often there are things, good things you can get without huge rigmarole and waiting around and lengthy walk over here, walk over there kind of quests. It's very much a lot of there's a lot of instant gratification isn't quite the right word, but it's sort of what I'm getting at. There's a lot of stuff that pointless stuff that is not there. Thankfully, it's big at my point. This is where we went to get those ancient arowanas a minute ago. A minute meaning a few episodes. Maybe it's like she patrols a certain route over the course of several days. And circles the whole map or something. But I do feel like we kept running into her a lot, and all of a sudden I'm not. Oh, there's just a Gleog just flying around over there. That's terrifying. I like the Light Dragon better. I don't like that one. I'm just kind of wandering around to see if I can find her again. Since we did so many times. I think it probably stays in the same spot if you teleport, so I'm thinking if I can just find her above us somewhere, and then teleport up, and we can catch her maybe. Capture her that way. And if I don't find anything after like an hour, we'll just carry on and go back to the castle and all that. Do all the shrines that we had just marked there and stuff. But I'm just going to spend like a dedicated, 30, 40 minutes, maybe an hour looking around. Oh. Naja. Too bad. Zelda's usually flying a bit higher, isn't she? Oh, we have a chance here actually to make a three boulder recipe here. Let's do that and replace the other one. Get out of here, you. I got a better one. Again, seeming pretty unlikely that we're going to actually run into... the tracker's going to help us with it, because she'll be high up in the sky. Won't really be in range of it. Unless the range is different for each critter. For each target, you can set the thing to track. Like maybe the dragon, it can track from like 2 clicks away, but fruit and stuff, it can only track from about 300 meters away, because that's more useful. Is that her? I think it is. Oh, we definitely don't have that... area in the sky marked, do we? But maybe if we just watch her, she'll fly around to our neck of the woods at some point? Because we've definitely seen her flying around this area as well, right? Pretty sure. So maybe she just makes a big circle around the whole map. I gotta remember, we just saw her north, right? Which is this away. Oh, clouds, get out of the way. Oh, I should have marked her with a pin. That would have been much smarter than just trying to find her again. Well, hello, Cork. Poof! Hi. So nice to see you. Thanks, pal. Damn it, I could have sworn it was just this way. Purah, I can't find a light dragon. Where have you looked? Basically, Zora's domain in here. Yes, well, you might want to try expanding that search radius a bit. Good idea!
My life just flashed before my eyes.
Awesome. She did say you must find me and all, right? So, like, we want to find her. And we've seen her around a bunch. It's hard to keep. She's hard to pin down. I guess she's, like, not herself right now, which is why she isn't just, like, flying right to us and being like, please take the sword. God, but look at those dark clouds against that bright sky. That's so cool. So pretty. Thing is, the game only renders the dragons in when they're like a certain distance away from you, like when they're close enough. So the fact that I don't have a clear way of knowing where she would be at any given time probably tells me that we're probably supposed to wait till some other time when they tell us like how to find where she is. But we have seen her around a bunch to the point that it seems like it would be plausible to get to her even at this stage if we just luck into her at one of these points, which is why I'm sort of persevering here. Even though it's probably a waste of time at this juncture. Well, it's not a waste of time if you're having fun. And I think you can tell from my face that I am. Because I've been told so often that I have such a normal face that expresses emotion normally all the time and never does anything weird. People tell me that frequently. I feel like we saw her hanging around the Great Sky Archipelago a lot before, and now not at all. I mean, maybe now that cutscene's happened, she doesn't... No, but we saw her since then. I wonder if she'd be easier to see at night because she would glow. Boy, all the dragons would be. First I thought it would be harder to see the silhouette of a dragon in the night sky, but if they're glowing, I feel like it's easy. It would be easiest to see them right when you're at this sort of cloud level here, right when you're sort of the horizon line's kind of neutral, because you should be able to just whirl around and see everything. Ooh, armored carp. It's the first time we got one of those. Poor Link must be so anxious right now. He just spent like days following up a lead that has gone absolutely nowhere. It's like, gotta let the kingdom down! Ooh, chest over here. Not absolutely nowhere. We got wings. It is interesting though that this only just showed up here, this trial that we can do on top of this place. Although it did label it a side adventure, so I don't think it's anything to do with what I'm trying to do here. Just maybe she only spawns in if you've been, like after a loading screen, it takes like some number of minutes. So I shouldn't be just teleporting over and over again. I should like pick a spot and wait and see if I see her fly by or something. Oh man, just tickles my spirit to just see all the places, all the adventures you can have just sprawling out before us though. If we do find her, even if she's above us, I don't want to teleport again because I don't want to lose sight of her. I want to, if I see her, I gotta like just keep looking at her till we get there. No matter what it takes. Really what I should do is stock up on more batteries so I could stick like 20 to a hovercraft if I needed to. Maybe in that case I should go get some batteries now. There was a blood moon, so I expect all the stuff in the store over here is going to be restored if that's what does it. I can't remember. We have a bunch of zonite now, so let's spend it all. Oh, it's all restored. I'll be having them, thanks partner. I'll be having these, thanks partner. I'll be having these, thanks partner. And I'll be having these, thanks, partner. That's enough for us to get 2 more battery upgrades as well. Let's do that. As long as you keep coming back here every time you got a handful of zonite, I mean, you're gonna get like 2 more battery upgrades. I could even get a few more if I went, a few more crystallized charges if I went to the mine now, but I'm not feeling like it. Oh, we only have enough for 1 more. That's fine. Thank you. I think the only one we have that drops batteries is this one down here, so let's go get a bunch. I might save the large zonite charges because they'll probably be useful. They stop you from using energy for like 10 seconds on the one cell, so that 5 of those actually would probably be better for us than the amount of batteries we'd be able to get from it. For keeping a hovercraft in the air a long enough to get to the light dragon is sort of what I'm getting at. When we inevitably find her and then have to panic and quickly get a hovercraft together. So let's just spend normal charges on this. We'll get if we get as far as 10 batteries, we can stop there. That's probably it. There we are. We've got 10. This is the sort of thing where we could just get we could genuinely just play the game normally again until we happen to run into. Are these all Sunderlands? This one is. Until we happen to run into her again. But like now that I spent this much time, there's a bit of a sunk cost fallacy going on. I'm just kind of like I kind of want to just do it now, especially as I was sort of dancing around spoiler stuff. I don't want to have to like cut around spoilers every time I see the dragon and talk about it. So if we could get it all done now, it would be nice. Is this piece that I'm standing on here maybe even easier to fly than a cart? Because I feel like this thing was going higher than my glider usually does. My hovercraft. And that'll be Nature, because they're flying real close to the ground. Maybe she can only spawn if you're already on the ground. Because I feel like we usually only see her when we are on the ground looking up. Just gonna yoink up here and have this chest if that's alright with everyone. Cool, thanks. I'll be going by. Perfect. Damn, I should not have let her out of my sight the first time we saw her then. It was incredibly stupid. It was just that it was up in an area we hadn't been and I didn't really want to go, like, unlocking any new towers for it or anything. But if I see her again, I'm dropping everything to run for it, no matter how many new shrines, towers we have to unlock for it. Just up here. Big battery! Ooh, first we've ever seen one of those. I guess at some point it would become hard to fly with all this stuff attached. Probably would have given up by now if we hadn't seen her once already. But since we have, I'm like, it's definitely possible to just like run into her while wandering around. It's a point of pride almost at this point, even if we don't actually get, like, even if we find that if we catch up to her, we're still not ready to get the sword from her. It's just a point of pride for me to like catch up to her now. Oh, another chest over here. Good things can be found on many of these little islands. Okay. What are the odds we'll be able to get up to that with our, 10 batteries? Worth a try, anyway. Let's save it here. Okay. It's been a long time in the making. Can't mess this up now. Okay. Just focus and be calm. Oh, I can't see the dragon right now. I'm worried it's going to despawn while I'm not looking. Okay, do all this, and then let's just throw a few batteries on it. Maybe we don't need to do all 10 right away. We'll start with... well, okay, no, I'll stick 10 to it. It probably will be too many, and it won't really fly. But we'll just keep powering it until it does start flying. Because at that point, because the only way we'll know how few it needs before it is light enough to fly is just by letting them break off one by one, I think. We could also stick that big battery to it now, but I think between this and then all the large charges we have, we should be able to manage this. Just gotta try and stick them somewhat equidistant from one another so that it has some semblance of balancing still. Go before she disappears. She's still there? Good. We may be able to make this. It's possible. I don't know. This is probably not at all what you're supposed to be doing, though. But whatever, let's give it a go. As expected, it doesn't fly at all. Oh no, it does fly a little bit, even with all these batteries on it. It's gonna get faster as they disappear. Let's try and catch up to her. I have a sinking feeling that we're not gonna have nearly enough power, but it's not gonna stop me from trying. Probably need a vehicle with a lot more fans. I should have stuck a few more on. It is farther away. She's farther away than I thought. Doesn't help that she's flying away from us at the same time. Maybe she has been above the Great Sky Islands basically this whole time, but I just haven't been noticing because she's been up and I haven't really been looking up. I've been looking sort of level with us. Yes, I don't have much faith in this working. Come back. Come back. I mean, if nothing else, this was a valiant attempt. We certainly... Oh, actually, there's a chance we'll make this with all the 5 charges. I just don't remember how long the large zonite charges last, but it's possible. Maybe. If she would just slow down a bit. I think this is our last battery. Zelda. Whoa. Light dragon. Oh, hold on, hang on. Just hold on, hang on. Let's just think about this and talk about this for a minute, right? We don't, I mean, when you think about life and things, it doesn't have to go this way. There are so many other ways it could go. Okay, large charge. It refills 3, but also prevents this one from losing any power for some amount of seconds. Oh, that might be enough. It might just, that lasts a pretty long time. Oh, and actually it refilled that one to full, so I should wait till we're like near the end, basically, of our power. Oh, this is actually gonna work now. I didn't realize how busted good these large charges were. Oi! Come back! Look over here! Hey, turn around! Light dragon! Zelda! Alright, look, granted, I wasn't always the best at point at night. I had some off days. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. Oh, actually, it charges way more than I thought it did. Oh, it puts you at full battery. Oh, I see. Okay, because it just shows the 3 batteries there. I thought it would just did 3 blocks, but no, it fills you to full, and then the one at the top then drains slow. Has this extra timer on it. Right. Okay. That's sort of what I assumed when we first got them. Oh, I almost hit the X button. Holy crap, that would have sucked. Come back here. We're really high up in the sky now. Holy crap, the music is exceedingly chill for what is actually happening here. I can't believe we're going to make this. This is so cool. But it really was the absolute right thing to do to bring all those batteries, I think. Because we're going to be left with, like, maybe a few charges here. Probably 1 or 2 will carry us there. And that head is glowing like heck, all right. I got to not hit B or X. I got to be very careful with my stupid, clumsy fingers. Light dragon nearby. I noticed. Right, next large charge. Let's risk nothing. Come on, you! I probably should try and fly close to the head as possible, because we could probably get on the tail and then, like, walk our way up, but, like, I don't trust me not to fall off like a dingus. Light dragon, come back! So I guess maybe the sword is just there, but, like, the real challenge is getting up here, and the point is that you probably would have had to get far enough in the game that you had enough batteries and stuff. And so that's the sort of, it's sort of like a barrier, but not really. Oh, it's like a really dramatic version of the dragon theme. I don't know if they ever do actually tell you some other, like, at another point they do specifically say, go to the light dragon to get the sword, but if they don't, and you have to just reason it out from the memories, that is exceedingly cool. And I suppose it's then a bit sad that I basically found it out from the end cutscene, but, from the final boss, but I'm still quite happy anyway that we made it up here just now with that maneuver we pulled. One more charge will bring us just close enough that I feel comfortable jumping off and heading to the head, I think. Oh, Zelda, how long have we been apart? I mean, in my world, only about, like, a few months. But by your reckoning, it's probably been longer than that, pal. Sorry I took so long getting here. Whew. Oh my god. It's genuinely just there. Photo op. Oh, I can't photograph it while it's... because I'm just photographing the light dragon. Hang on, maybe if I just get alongside it here. Oh, has everything stopped? The music and everything? Oh, wow, it's so moody and eerie. Hang on, let me just take a picture of that hilt there. Okay, I really should not be playing with fire here, but if I go to the snout, can I get like a slightly nicer picture than that? It just keeps focusing on the dragon. Description. Properties. Maybe we can't get it just yet then, but let's fill up to full health and try. Everyone, it's cheese time. And some milk and a nut to round that out. Awesome, grab! Dragon, calm down! Whoa, hey! Whoa, that seems a bit extreme, doesn't it? Oh, it's stamina in this game, is it? I'm not sure I have enough. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh my. I didn't think this would be how this went. At least we started upgrading. That's really lucky if it is stamina that you, since we just started upgrading it. Sorry, obviously it's stamina that you need, but do you think we'll have enough now? With the upgrades I did? Oh, it's not looking like it, is it? It could be. You probably need 2 full wheels, don't you? If you find your stamina falling short, seek the blessing of a goddess statue. Hang on, I didn't know it was stamina. I guess extendee stamina doesn't count for this. You can't pause midway of this and get any more. Interesting, so they changed it to stamina in this game. Well, it may be then we just can't get this now, and that's fine. I'm just glad we got up here, although it doesn't mean we're gonna have to get a whole bunch more large charges and batteries to try it again next time. Later. But while we're here, can I get, like, scales and stuff from you? Can I just, like, whack stuff? Light Dragon Scale! A precious scale of the Light Dragon. It's faintly warm and has an oddly familiar mysterious power that heals when... Heals? When attached to a weapon? Wait, like slowly heals you over time? That's wickedly cool, if so. So I guess it's just a 1 per thing. There's no use in... Oh! Shard of Light Dragon Spike! An incredibly hard stone mine from a spike. It's very destructive when fused to a weapon, and it also imbues a weapon with healing power. Sweet. Sure, let's grab a bunch of things then. I believe I was told by a family member of mine that you can do something similar with other dragons, that you can actually run along their backs in this one, which you couldn't in Breath of the Wild, which is pretty sweet. Healing power when attached to a weapon. This I have to see. Is it just like every time you deal damage it heals, or does it progressively heal as long as you have it equipped? Sorry, and I guess probably that means now that I've swung it once to get a scale, we probably can't also get a claw. Well, it's a good thing we started investing in stamina this recently. It's getting very cold. Nah, you get 1 part and that's all. Okay, well, farewell for now then. That was mildly anticlimactic, but at least we have a goal in mind now. Something for all these shrines can be 4 that we're working towards. Very well then, that was a very worthwhile memory we found here. I'm gonna go back to what we were doing before I went on this crazy goose chase and get ourselves a few more shrines, because clearly we're gonna need to a few more of these. And probably considering the sheer amount of gear it cost us to get up there, it's probably a good idea to wait till we have like several more stamina upgrades before we do that. I could see it being that you needed 3 full wheels, because it was 10, if it is 13 hearts in the previous game, like I was thinking, then that means 10 upgrades, and it probably is something similar here. So that means all we need are 6 more upgrades, which is 24 more shrines. Easy. Oh, well, we can get a demon statue to swap it all for us. Screw it, let's do that now. Okay, forget all the other shrines. This is what we're doing this episode.
So, you come back to me now, seeking to twist and toy with life essences as a god would. Your impetuousness...
Yeah, shut it, I got stuff to do. That one was half broken anyway, take it. There really should be a faster way to do this. Also, 100 rupees for, like, an entire vessel of life that will sustain you from, like, another arrow to the face is really pitiable. In fact, I might even swap the balance back when we're trading these all back for hearts. I might swap it back for so that we have 2 full stamina wheels even still. Perhaps just to save our wallet, we'll actually just keep the 3 stamina wheels and and just start upgrading hearts from now on again. Considering the large charges refill your entire battery, they're almost even better than the battery zonite capsules, aren't they? I would be surprised if they wanted you to have any more stamina than 3 full wheels here. Is that even possible? I still can't even remember. I don't see how you can increase your stamina vessels any further. Okay, cool. This is the max stamina. What are you still doing here? You know what? Shut up. I'm waiting for you to stop talking. Yap. It's Spend a few more normal charges on hopefully getting some batteries here. Then we'll see if that store is restocked yet, for which we could get more than 3 large charges, because we're going to want more, probably. We had 7 at the beginning of it, so we spent 4 to get up there, basically. We want at least 4, assuming, of course, that we get 10 batteries again. 5 batteries is not as much as I wanted. Let's see if the store down there is replenished, because we still have a bit of zonite. I can't remember if it happens at the end of every day, or if it's at every blood moon. Oh, they're back! We got a fair number of large ones still. Oh, not as many as I thought. But we have enough to get all 5 of these, which is good enough for me. So between 8 of these, 5 batteries, and the big battery, wherever that went, that should be enough, I reckon. Let's find this dragon again. It might be a while yet before we find her again, but I gotta remember to look much more up than I was doing before, because she was like, oh, way high in the sky when we found her last time. If it's anything like Breath of the Wild, then having stamina extendy stuff doesn't do it anyway. Oh, there's a Korok over here. Hello, friend. Goodbye, friend. Good thing we just did a big depths episode where we hunted down a bunch of zonite. Because we have basically just enough to, I think, we'll be able to do this. I can't remember where she was headed. It was this way, right? So we would expect to have seen her there, but elusive as hell anyway. I kind of like that about it, though. It reminds me of, you know what it reminds me of? Whenever there's something in the game like this where it's like I'm hunting around for it, and like I catch the faintest glimpse of it and then it's gone, and I'm always looking for it. It reminds me of the when I try to catch sharks and stuff like that in Animal Crossing City Folk and Wild World. Wild World especially, because it only happened at like, or you had your best chances at like night, basically. And I was too honorable. Didn't want to violate Dwarven vow number 343, so I was too honorable to lie about the time, but also I was too young to be like up at the times that it were good enough for it. So it was like I had to like stay up late or wake up real early, and then it had to be a day where it was raining, because that's, you have better chances then too. And you would sneak down to the shore, and you'd walk back and forth, just waiting for that chance you'd see that fin. And then when you found it, you knew it was going to be one hell of a battle to catch that bloody thing. And this is what it's brought me back to mentally right now. That's where I am right at this moment. Just that bloody shark and the catching thereof. And of course, because I wanted one in my house as a pet, I had to catch 2. So I had to get one for the museum for 100%, and then one for me. You know what? It wasn't like we saw it was somewhere and then we teleported up to it, and it was in the same spot. So maybe it spawns in a random place every time you teleport, and we should just teleport over and over till we find it. I am now dedicated to catching this, getting this damn sword before the end of this episode, though. And I'm thinking at this juncture, probably we should just, I won't trade those back. I'll just start upgrading hearts from here on out. Got a fair number as it stands and all. It might have just been pure luck that it happened to be flying by that way when we found it, I guess. So it's not necessarily true that I teleported there and it spawned, as much as I happened to teleport there when it was there. We couldn't have known it was stamina that you needed anyway, so it's not as though I regret the way we did it. Oh, there's no chance that she won't show up again until the next blood moon, since we've already gone and gotten all the resources from her, is it? No, I don't think it works that way. Hello, Cricket. Sorry, didn't mean to take that. I didn't, thank you, it was an accident. I was trying to leave the rest of the fire. Can I drop that? Oh, I feel bad. I'm sorry. But there are some interesting story implications here. So, at what point did that Zonai Elder, Rauru's friend, tell Zelda she could become a dragon, and why? Just to fix the sword, I guess? And then Zelda ended up saying this is something that only she could do, so maybe only someone who has the power of time can do it. And since Sonia got the axe, I've been around a few times and teleported a bunch, and I haven't seen her yet, so I think maybe I'll rest somewhere till there's a blood moon. Maybe that will help my chances somehow. Not really sure. Sorry, once again, it looks like the castle's going to have to wait an episode or 2. More pressing matters have arisen. Maybe you can't summon a blood moon this way. I'm not sure. It has been like an in-game Fortnite. And there's been no blood moon. I guess it would be too easy that way, wouldn't it? Those confused people there just saw Link sit at that fire for a straight 2 weeks and then just evaporate. They must be so shaken right now. Alright, dragon time maybe? I can't believe I forgot what I was doing both times when I found the dragon. I think I just teleported to one of these areas and she was just right there, right? Ow. I don't remember when I last saved, so I don't dare reload it. Oh, it was way long ago. Have to find another fairy soon. I shouldn't have done that for the memes, but it was so tempting. I found it twice. I can find it again. There's a well that's covered in gloom over here. Doopy-doopoo. South Knobby Lake well. Interesting. Actually, maybe it wasn't the Gutenbach shrine that we teleported to when we found the dragon. I think it was maybe the Uko shrine. Yes, that's right, because that little island to the side there, I remember thinking, oh, I could have started flying from there. That would have been better. We started and looked up to the right, and she was right there. That is how it went down. Maybe I'll just go fight a bunch of monsters till a blood moon happens. Then see if that makes any difference. Like I was saying earlier, I don't actually know what triggers a blood moon. Maybe you have to fight a bunch of monsters for it to happen or something like that. I still have obviously no reason necessarily to believe that the blood moon will help us find Zelda again, but I figure I might as well try something while otherwise I'm just waiting. My guess would be that the most likely thing is that she does actually circle around the entire map somehow, and just you can only see her when you're close enough, so that's why we can't see her in the distance in the sky somewhere. Oh, Quark! Hello! Poof! Bye-bye, friend. Maybe your stamina does recharge faster the more you have, actually. I'm not sure. Alright, you pesky varmints. It's fighting time. Oh, there's a little hole you could sneak in the side here. Ah, no sneaking. Oh, actually, if we could sneak up on this one, that would be convenient for our durability and stuff. But I think I'm going to not be able to climb up this quietly. Ooh, maybe. Oh, jumping is not quiet. Oh, there's a boss Macabre in here. Interesting. Alright, I've lowered the damage on my Demon King's bows considerably, considering we no longer have that kind of max health. Got a buttload of rice. We've never found a big gnarled thick stick before? Let's photograph it then. Maybe this isn't a bad time to go wreck up all those pirates we saw earlier, since we're just going to be fighting around a whole bunch anyway. Oh, look at that rainbow! Oh, it's so gorgeous! Oh! Is this a gnarled long stick as well? Look at all the gnarled stuff we just found all of a sudden. Wow. I'm starting to wonder if maybe blood moons occur if you take down like a certain number of enemies. So maybe we just parade around fighting any of these big skull fortress things we come across. We get us some loot as well, which is nice. Bows, arrows, horns, all that good stuff. This one's got like a troop of archers up there. I did not realize that they did not stagger while they were doing that move. Is that a good idea? Is that really a good idea? What's wrong with you? Eat these speedy greens. Right? You guys don't care about explosives, obviously, so have some more. Bang. How did that one survive that? Sorry about my voice getting quieter. I am just running out of energy since this recording has been going on for 2 hours and 40 minutes. I'll try and muster some real good energy when we actually get up to that sword in like the next 3 hours. Does that sound good to everyone? Ooh, that's a traveling merchant. Oh, you are not a merchant. Never mind. Is that a blue donkey? Wow. Ooh, there's a Quark challenge over here. Listen. Think very carefully about what you're about to do. Well, this is interesting. Okay, so, one there. One there. Ooh, don't move. Wait, come back. I really liked it when you were staying in the same spot. Okay, there we go. Hello. Goodbye. A glyph over there we don't have? It's our last pin, but... Oh yeah, put it there. Oh no, we do have that one, never mind. Sorry. Oh, look at all the monsters around here, too. Stealth is a vital part of The Legend of Zelda for all players. You fell backwards in a way I wasn't really expecting, though, I will say that. This weapon should be enough to stealth this thing, right? Not even slightly. That was profoundly dumb. Just broke that damn chest. There was just a bee's nest on that tree ant. That did very much less damage than I was expecting. Let's look at my history. Oh, Gloom Hands. Oh, gosh. Well, okay, so we're doing this too. Friends, get back here, please. Let's grab ourselves some attack up bananas as well. You listen here to me, you varmint. I don't have the energy for your shenaniganery. I'm taking another Gloom Spear to you, you varmints. You think that this is okay to do? You think that you can just terrorize people like that? I broke my spear. I'm bringing out the other Silver Lionel one. You think you can just go and annoy people on the road who are busy doing other things? That's not okay at all. No, no, no. You fiend, you varmint, you rapscallion, dare I say. I'm getting my water shield out. What are you, partner? Oh, I should not have done that like that. It's fine. Just keep poking until it stops moving. That's the play. Listen, stop. Listen, stop. Listen, just stop. Just stop. Just cut all that out. My sword. All that needs to stop. You've been very bad. Go away. Thanks, friends. Alright, this thing does need some tweaking so it actually stands up. Otherwise it's going to be hell to get on it every time. Sounds like it's singing a song. Sorry, horses. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am just stuck now, somehow. Oh, the stabilizer made problems for us on the hill. I see how that could be. Let's go hunt down all the monsters surrounding the tower there. Alright, I'm leaving this behind. It's getting more trouble than it's worth to carry it around. Let's go fight these nerds, then get that cork, then fight all the bad guys around that tower, then maybe we'll have arbitrarily done enough stuff that it'll be easy to find the Light Dragon again. I think we can all agree that fire is the way to go here. Bang. Nice one, side. Can't believe I forgot to turn on my sages again after I turned them off when I was playing with myself. Sorry about that. Stamina upgrades for the win. Ooh, gnarled long stick with durability up. Let's put a heckin' some good on that. Silver Goblin Spear, yeah. Or a horn. Well, I'm at it. I'll just put one of those on. That Silver Goblin's just gone back to its business. Put one of these on the Gloom Sword. Yeah, make it a solid 72. See if we can stealth this one. I guess they don't notice the sages, which is good. It's really good. It's also really funny. I probably don't need much more than the... Oh, screw it. Bring the good one out. Don't take any chances. Come on, make some ice with this. Wonk. Put the rock on top of it. Why want to get out of the ground? Oh, there was a rupee. And another one. It's an exciting time to be alive. Well, that rock is slipping off, but we can always just pick it up again and move it. Oh, this ice is melting, huh? It gets a lot deeper here. I think I might have lost that rock. Damn it. Alright. There's several ice fruit. Ow! I didn't expect that at all. Oh yes, attach it to that. No, that's not how I hoped that would go. Rock. Where did the ring go? Oh, was it over on this island? Whoa, I didn't have to bring it this far, damn it. Oh god, now it's gonna be hard to get over there. I brought it to the wrong island. Hello, fish. Wow, I landed that like perfectly above this rock. Oh, but now it's too deep. Are you kidding me? Oh, damn it, I had it and everything. Well, good thing they gave us two. And good thing we have so many ice fruit to burn. Please don't sink. No. Oh, it's not that deep. Right. I have invested officially far too much time and resources into this. Right, you get yourself over here now. I hope you were entertained, my friend. Oh, there's this gap here. Sorry. Whoops. I hope you were entertained, my Korok friend. Very entertained. Cheers. What if I never see her again? Now at this late hour when I actually have the resources to deal with it. What if she's never here again? I did not mean to throw that. Shoot. Come back. Oh my god, I can't believe it survived that fall. Oh my god, there's a traveler here in need of rescue, and well, actually they're probably going to do fine, but let's help anyway. Nice work. Thanks for the save. This isn't much of a war, but I hope it helps. Oh, it helps. Oh god, does it help. That looks so good. Are you a traveler? You seem to know how to handle yourself in a fight. Nah, just my weapon did all the work. Geoglyphs, adventure looking geoglyphs. You hurt people's using geoglyph in the area. Not finding a trace in the hills. Good luck, Benny. There is, in fact, a glyph like 3 yards that way, but I won't rob you of the mystery of finding it yourself. This looks very Korkish, doesn't it? Like I need to put a boulder here or something. And there is one right here. Waklunk? Is it time for Waklunk and then poof? Do 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 do. Yahaha. Is this the order of... Yes! Yeah, indeed, my friend. Goodbye. It's not actually even that late. It's like 5 p.m. Usually I'm not this energetic into the evening. More monsters. Let's take them all out. Yeah, we ever take a photograph of that fire keys eyeball? We did not. Let's do that. Boink. 100% completion, baby. Wow, there is an all-out scrap going on here. Hello. Die. Excuse you. No, I don't think I'll be tolerating any more of that, thanks. Feel free to cut that out whenever. Oh, y'all are still kicking. Oh. Game, set, and match, I guess. And game, set, and match for you, too. Nice one, side. They sometimes transform into things other than people to spring their trap. Oh no. I don't like the sound of that at all. Gotta smash your rock armor, I do. This rock here. Hey, everyone calm down, I'm smashing armor. Oh, there's one of you. That's interesting development. Consider for a moment. Don't do that. That's what I ask you to consider. Bomb arrows, it's definitely time for. That's a lot of death screams. I'm very sorry. Goodbye. I love that when you finish off the boss, it just goes back to the normal theme, like, really smoothly. It's very cool, this game. It's very cool. Oh, there's more. What? Walking into this thing hurts you? That's so weird. I kind of love it, though. I love how Sidon's stride is so big that we're both sprinting to keep up with him. Monster forces. Oh, this is actually one of the, like, big ones you're supposed to... Right, I see. Well, why not? Let's do it. Bit of that, bit of this, and a bit of, oh, there's a silver one mixed in here, and a bit of this, and whoop, the easy there, a bit of this, and then a bit of this, and this, and if you'll excuse me for a moment, I'm just going to go for, I'm so glad that missed, hang on, just a bit of this, and 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 this, thanks, side, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. I think they got the point. There's just like 1 or 2 farmers here. It's okay, you're all saved. Nice bucket helmet. You must be a fireman villager. And that was Hawes? Is that you there, Link? Hey, I see you helped us out. Oh, I didn't realize this was going to be a big deal. I was just doing stuff. I can't believe you joined forces with us, Link. Though I admit I hoped you would ever since we met at Hyrule Castle. The monster control crew is battling those awful things all over Hyrule, trying to bring some measure of peace. And thanks to you, we were able to complete our mission here. Come to think of it, Link, I was told that you wield a special sword, one more magnificent than all the others. I don't mean to be rude, but your weapon doesn't seem all that different from ours. The one I heard about reveals its true power when wielded by someone worthy. Could, that be it? Ah, well, I'll be the first to admit when there's a gap in my knowledge. Oh, I'm so sorry, I nearly forgot something very important. Oh, Haas, no. Use this for the relief efforts. / I'll pocket it if you really insist. It's part of the bounty given to the monster control crew, so please don't hesitate to accept it. Well, for Hateno and Neclida... Hey, well, it was good meeting you guys again. Well fought, and all. Complete. Right, now, back to trying to get this damn dragon to show up. Yes, I know there's a special sword. I'm working on it. Alright? How the hell do you think I'm doing out here? Probably worth making some food now, actually. I've been running out of, like, basic heart buffs. Let's just do a bunch of tomatoes since we've got a bunch here. Tomato, raspberry, apple, banana, palm fruit. Lovely. A few mushroom skewers, why don't we? Some glazed meat. New recipe, hell yeah. Ooh, just like a buttload of rice with 1 nut in it. Never mind, that's not food. Buttload of rice with 1 other nut in it. Oh, you wouldn't eat an acorn and rice? What's wrong with you? Wait, can you not just eat rice by itself? Oh, I didn't realize that. Can we make like risotto if we do it with cheese? What? Why won't you eat this stuff? Fried egg and rice, there we go. Oh, that's actually, I want more of that. That sounds really yummy. And why not, let's make some sunny meat. It's probably a bit overzealous, that number of flowers, actually. Sunny pumpkin. Oh shit, that's not gonna do no effect because, damn it, I forgot. That's sorry. It's late, okay, I'm sorry. Sunny fried eggs over rice. Egg and cheese? Cheesy omelet. Meat and cheese? Eat skewer. I thought you could just roast up nuts. Oh, but if you mix it with rice, it sucks. It's what we're learning. Some buttered sauteed nuts. That sounds like it would be good. Salted nuts. What? Who wouldn't eat a salted acorn? Just put a shitload of salt on one, like, strand of plant. Delicious. That didn't help at all. I guess the salt only extends durations, does it? So if we did, like, 4 of these with some salt, it would be, like, extra lengthy stealth. Cheese and mushroom. Sounds good. Can I do a carrot while we've got one? Bunch of little stamina things. Stamina elixir as well while we've got a chance. Oh, hardy lizards. Let's just make a bunch of little hardy things. +4 even with no other extra thing. That's pretty sweet. Right, well, we don't need to keep all these because a bunch of them are garbage food that no one would ever eat except me, apparently. Let's just eat these two. Not really worth carrying them around, I guess. Not when we have hardy elixirs to make. My goodness. Crit. Here's another fort of bad guys. It might be a Talus as well. Yeah, it looks like it. Sorry about this hard drive. And viewers. Sorry, everyone, about this episode, but now I can't let it go now. I have to get this today. Ow! Hey! Why? Sweet. Got some still awake even at night here. Oh! That was cool. I think I hit one of the fire fruit in the back. Goodbye! Just number 1. Nice. Just number 2. Oh! Banana. That is a nice weapon right there. It's also a horn we don't have. It looks like a seashell. I'm going to be editing this back and have no idea what happened because I'm just so zoned out right now waiting for this dragon to reappear. This episode started so simple and then stretched so not simple. I wish my personality was better. So I didn't have to do this. But I won't be able to sleep. Just come back! When it says common locations Greater Hyrule, that just means everywhere, right? It doesn't mean the specific center area? Because it would have said Central Hyrule then, I guess. It probably just means everywhere. That's not encouraging. That's a gorgeous picture of this sparrow. That tells me that it probably is just circling around very slowly, so... But that... Oh, but it probably goes in the same... It was going clockwise when we first found it, right? So if we just go counterclockwise around the entire world... Will we find it? I don't know. I'm going to start porting around to every sky island we have, because if it is moving in a consistent pattern around the world, we're going to run into it this way. And if it's more like it's just random, whether or not it'll be there when you show up somewhere, then we have equal chances of finding it, I would say, teleporting anywhere. So I think this is the way. Whoa, watch there be a Korok on top of here. It's a bit like the fins of the Zora's Domain fish thing. There's no Korok. Oh my god, I'm just freaking spacing out over here and look at, aha! I need to pretend I have energy. What? No! But, maybe it just doesn't happen when you're in the thing. Let's save here and try and fly out of here and see if she shows up. I'm gonna pretend I have energy all of a sudden. Energy reserves reignited. Let's start drawing from them again and pretending that I'm awake totally and not falling asleep in the slightest bit here. I guess the Can't Light Dragon just can't happen while you're in the temple. But surely it didn't just despawn it for good, right? Surely it's just like still here, but we can't see it, and we just need to get out of the gravity field again. It's gonna be one of those. That carrot I just made. Where'd that carrot go? Give me that carrot so I can keep hopping up this thing. Oh, I should have saved before eating the carrot. Damn it. Well, too late. I'm gonna save now before I use all my batteries and stuff on this glider just to find that this thing has actually just despawned again. I'll be so upset if it did. Okay, I don't have enough fans. Well, fine, as we can make... Oh my god, don't say I don't have enough zonite to make it. I can't believe I didn't get more fans. No. Okay, well, remember that it was right here, and maybe we'll be able to still catch it anyway. We gotta find one that does fans. This one does fans. It's right beside it, too. Oh my god, I can't. I found it again and lost it due to double shenanigans of it can't show up in the water temple and I didn't have enough fans. I'm gonna be so miffed. How did I not think to check if I had enough fans? Because I assumed I had enough zonite, because before I did. Oh, idiot. Damn it, and I can't even check. Look, cut that out. Okay, is the light dragon close by still? Because we would see, it's not small, we would see it. All I have to do is look where the water temple was, which is exactly the opposite way of where I'm looking. It's right there. Oh my god, okay, wait, so we need to make the, oh, I didn't get the fans! Give me the goddamn fans! Okay, there's one in here. Oh, but no, I can't use that because I want to build it on top of the thing. Okay, we better cough up these fans quick. I'm not letting this go. All we need is 4, was that 4 we got just then? We have 5, okay, so 5, 1 cart, 1 steering stick, that's good. Can I send it here? Yeah, there's a point at which it's fine. Yes, my friends. Okay, we're here. Our struggle is at an end. Okay, just gotta build this thing fast. It's still up there, right? Still up there. Yeah, it's getting farther away, but I think it's closer than. It'll be easier to get to this one than when we first did it. Okay, please just don't slip. These aren't gonna slip off, right? Okay, good. I'm just gonna put the cart over here, and this over here. None of you start rolling anywhere. It'd be old, and we just gotta go chunk, 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 chunk. Chunk, and we go, it's fine, it's easy. Okay, we build all this stuff. Okay, so now we know pretty confidently that if it ever becomes pertinent again, it does stay in more or less the same place when you teleport, suggesting it is patrolling in like one big route around the whole map. Okay, don't you go rolling off the end. Okay. We learned earlier that the large charges are kind of better than the batteries even for this sort of thing, so... but let's put the big battery on it anyway, just because this is not the time to be messing around and wasting things. How big is big battery? Oh, not as big as I was expecting. That'll do. Okay, hopefully this thing still flies. Yes, okay. It's a little rocky, but it's fine. I'm coming, Zelda, don't you worry. There's something very satisfying at the same time about spending like 3 hours dedicated to this one task that came out of nowhere. And actually managing it in the end. Did I save after all that? Oh, I saved at the top of the water temple, so that's more or less the same spot. Okay, right. Wonder at what point it'll start draining the big battery. Maybe it does that last. I guess that's probably the better, so that we're getting lighter earlier. Alright, you. Zelda! We've been apart for far too long. You threw me off last time, and then it took 3 hours to get back here, but you know what? I'm not gonna hold it over you, because I understand you're not yourself right now, and probably having a sword pulled out of your face hurts. I get that. I'm sorry. I just didn't see a better way to get it out of there. Let's see how long this big battery lasts. Oh, it lasts pretty long. Oh, it lasts real long. Oh, I can't wait till we find somewhere that dispenses those. Oh, it lasts crazy incredibly long. Holy! What the hell am I doing with these other batteries? This is the greatest thing in the world. This one lasts like 6 other batteries time. No, way more than that. It's like 20 of the other batteries. Cannot wait till we find one that dispenses these. Alright, we're getting close. We're gaining honor. I don't know if it's possible to save on while you're on the light dragon. I would guess not. As in, you can obviously save, but whether it'll bring you back there or not, I don't know. God, that battery lasted like the whole journey. Right, okay. We should, I probably don't even need to use a large charge here. I could probably just glide to it from here, but I'm not feeling brave enough to... Oh, actually, I am going to basically just be able to glide down to it. So let's not be stupid here. Let's just glide on down. Let's not use any more large charges. We didn't actually have to use any this time. Right. I'm doing this. Got all the stamina in the world, right? And this thing does... I mean, she doesn't actually move that fast, so... This is totally a viable option to just glide to the front like this. Oh, Zelda. It took some doing, but... I am now worthy, by which I mean I can try to find a non-sexual way to say I can pull on this thing for an extended period of time without losing stamina. I'm back, buddy. It took some doing, but... I found you again. Reunited at last. It feels so damn good. Not gonna mess around and try and take pictures this time. I'm only going to grab and hold. Yes, my friends, now is the time. I'm trying to spat everywhere. That's not very becoming of the hero. You sword. You get out of my friend's head, please. I can't imagine. It has to be very painful. I expect You're being really mean to my friend, Sword. Fee, can you get out of my friend's head? All I've got here. One of these times has to be it. You're really flying really sideways here. It's not helping me pull this out, I gotta say. The stamina bar's gone. Does that mean... Ignore all the fingerprints on it. Oh, I didn't even pull it out after all that. What's happening here? Where am I? Whoa. Weird stuff is happening, everyone. Are we in heaven, Zelda? It's fixed! Look at it. Oh. I can't really hold on to it because the handle comes off, but... Oh, and they peel off it like flower petals. And it's good as new! Dun, 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 dun. Bah! 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 Woohoo! Ah!
Link,
Yo, hi. Sorry, being serious again.
Link,
That's his name, don't wear it out. He's very shy.
l'épée de légende. Ton épée. Elle seule est capable de détruire le roi démon. Leur précédente rencontre l'a profondément meurtri. Mais le temps et le repos refermeront ses plaies.
This will be the last memory that Zelda
Tu affronteras
Had
le
before
roi
she-
démon à nouveau.
became a dragon. A Durgan.
Et quand ce jour viendra, ta lame aura puisé en moi une puissance nouvelle. Tu es notre dernier espoir, le seul qu'il nous reste.
I mean, we are our final hope. Because I can't do it without you and the sword.
Pour qu'elle retrouve un jour
It
ce
did!
chemin jusqu'à toi.
It did! It did! You did an amazingly good job of fixing it. I would not have been able to do that. What a leap of faith, though, for her to make. I mean, she would obviously be pretty confident that he... Oh my god, does it actually have the scar? Like, you can see where the old metal was and the new metal was? That's so cool, if so. Obviously, she saw him beat Calamity before, so she's pretty confident that he's the hero who can do this sort of thing. But that would still be a pretty big leap of faith to be like, yeah, I'll just become a dragon and leave everything up to him. Whoa, left me off here. Thank you! See you down the road, Zelda. Master Sword! The legendary sword that seals the darkness. Its corruption was healed by its time with the light dragon. The blade gleams with a sacred luster that can oppose the Demon King. Can't help but notice there's no, attack power mentioned here? What's that about? Yahoo! Memories have been added a lot. Memories? Zelda's last wish, right? Okay. Why did it say memories? No, I just must have meant just one. Well, that was one heck of an ordeal getting there, but, I knew it would be. So wait, why does it not show a damage counter? And also, can things be fused to it? Like, if I just took, like, any old random horn. +5, but +5... Oh, it glows green now. I'm sorry? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe what it means is it doesn't have an attack power of its own, but it has infinite durability? Is that the idea here? It's cool that it glowed when it... Wait, hang on, sorry. If I fuse another one... No, Fuse has already been using this. Okay, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. But absolutely, we should fight for a bit with this thing and see just how much damage it does. I assume that's not it. It probably isn't that its infinite durability, but just has the attack power of whatever weapon material we put on it. That was just a crackpot. Suddenly I was like, wait, is that how this works? But it is weird that it doesn't tell us the attack power already. But oh man, my friends, I mean, that was terribly worthwhile, according to me, in the end. So cool that we got that memory, and then it was like, oh wait, should we just go to the dragon? And then you could just do it whenever you found her. That was really cool. But indeed, it does seem like she's not really conscious at the moment while she's the dragon. Otherwise, she would have probably stayed a little more still while we were doing that. And probably would have come to us earlier. But there's a shred of her consciousness still active in it, I think. Because it's like part of the cloud barrier for us and all. But man, oh, that feels good to have finally gotten that dealt with. So I suppose I'm afraid it has been pushed back again to next episode. We'll be doing this shrine, and then we'll try flying into the forest, and then if all that fails, we'll head to the castle, and then after all that, we'll be heading to Rito Village. Sorry we keep moving the goalposts around, but interesting things happen, and it's Zelda, and we gotta follow our leads. We can't just let our adventurous spirit lie dormant. I believe next video on the channel is going to be some more Fire Emblem Three Houses Verdant Wind Assassins only run. So do look out for that, my friends, and that is all for now. Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I will see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. I'm so tired of peace! Hand-shaped markings here, and here, and here. That's like at least 4. Anyway, this side of it. It's covered with blood. Say, do you notice anything funny about this blood stain? You're right, it suddenly breaks off unnaturally. Supposedly the lighter was held with the right hand so that the emblem was visible. So the prince should be around the emblem.